Good afternoon, friends. Good afternoon from Pampanga, Philippines. So I'm happy to say na by God's grace, nakauwi na po ako ng Pilipinas. I'm here now in Pampanga na. I just want to share with you, no, di ba, dun sa in my last episode of Balikbayaning Tatay, I told you guys uh, about me sharing my reintegration process with you guys. So right now, this is part of my reintegration, yung pag-uwi. Di ba? This is the first part. So I just want to share my experience. So at least you'll have an idea. This is my experience coming from Dubai Airport to Clark Airport here in Pampanga. So I cannot say if the process that I went through is the same with those going via Manila or other airports, but I would assume DOH and OWA and the Bureau of Quarantine have I would say maybe a standardized procedure for all airports. Again, I don't know. Um, I don't know how it goes for others, but I'm sharing with you my first-hand account of what I've experienced. I boarded the flight to Clark via Emirates, no? Emirates Airlines. So it was the 4:50 flight to Clark, and from the airport in Dubai, medyo smooth naman. So I came there. I'm a bit excited. So I came there around 11:30 because I have to meet the PRO who needs to take my cancellation papers. So I went through the process. So I came there a bit early, although I did my online booking. Unlike before, you're given an electronic pass, diba? Or something that you could print. But I guess with the situation right now, even though you have done the online booking, online check-in, you still have to go through the check-in process. No, doon nila ibibigay yung boarding pass mo. So I was given a travel kit. Emirates would give you that. It's in a small red box. And then it contains face mask, gloves, and some cleaning wipes. So after that, I passed through immigration. But I believe this time at that time parang they turned off the e-gates. I know some of you who are coming from Dubai, you know that you could use the e-gates, right? Using your Emirates ID. But I think right now, yes, last night kasi what I've seen is walang gumagamit. No one was using it. Everyone was passing through uh, the immigration counters. So the usual boarding process is still the same. Yung social distancing, dahil yung mga chairs, for example, pala, since one seat apart, yung isang part ng chair sa upuan sa airport, it needs to be kept vacant. So medyo nakakakulo. I would say there's a shortage of seats. So you just need to take note of that, especially if you have plans like me to come in early, to check in early before your flight. Once you boarded the plane, when we're in the boarding process, everyone is encouraged to do social distancing. But unfortunately, at times, hindi nasusunod yun. Some people, I've seen people wearing PPEs, disposable PPEs. Some were wearing face shields. Some were wearing gloves, no? Pero pinaka bare minimum is you need to wear a face mask all the time. Pag sakay sa aeroplano, the flight is full, no? It's, ano siya talaga, punong-puno siya. Wala na yung, kasi sabi nila before, yung middle seat daw, it's kept vacant. Well, anyway, it's Emirates, and Emirates did assure that they're doing some serious cleaning and sanitizing. They even installed new filtration systems in their aircrafts, in their fleets, and assures us that it filters viruses as well. So that gives you a bit of assurance. And then you just have to be careful. You just have to be careful of your surroundings, whatever you touch. You just have to be very conscious, no? To use sanitizer all the time, and do not remove your face mask. So pag kumain ka, siguro it's better na lang na mabilisan, ganon. And the cabin crews wear face masks, eye shields, and PPEs, no? Okay, so the flight took 8 hours and 50 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So we left Dubai 4:15 in the morning, and we arrived here at around 5:35 in the afternoon. So it's a bit rainy. So ito na. So once we disembark, From the moment na mag-disembark ka, you would see people there, the personnel there, all wearing PPEs and face masks and face shield. They have a thermal camera there that measures everyone's body temperature. So you'll pass through that. And then, pagdating nyo dun sa loob, pauupuin kayo in sections. Okay? So there are a number of forms actually that you need to fill out. Um, yung mga ibang forms na nakita ko, medyo nag-iba na dun sa previous experience ng iba. Let's say, for example, yung sa Red Cross, yung sabi nila you have to go online. I went online actually. I did that. I went online, registered myself, and I got that QR code. So I kept that, but that was never used. Hindi ko alam kung it's the same in Manila, but in Clark, that was never used. And then yung sa Oasis, yung sa OWA, yung oasis.owa.net, I also tried to register there, pero every time I registered, it never pushes through. So ang ginawa ko, nag-download ako ng form, yung manual na form sa oasis.owa.net. That wasn't also used. Hindi rin nila kinuha yon. I don't know why, but sa experience ko kagabi, that was never asked. What they actually took is, one, there's the yellow health card, health declaration card that you need to fill out. And then, yung normal na customs forms na kailangan fill out. Yung disembarkation paper, which is pinifill upan natin every time na umuwi. So I think you also experienced that. And then there's an affidavit that you need to fill out. There's this patient form that you need to fill out kasi gagamitin mo yon pag isa-swab test ka na, isasubmit mo sa kanila. Okay? So anyway, if you don't have that form, yung forms na yon, yung affidavit, at saka yung patient form, actually they provided everything. No? Sabi ko nga, para mas maging madali para sa akin, pinilapan ko na lahat before ako umalis. But actually, yung mga forms na pinalapan ko, hindi naman nagamit. So that was fine. Nagamit lang is yung affidavit. But anyway, so pagdating mo doon, they will provide all those forms to you. So yung 3 forms will be provided by Emirates. Yung yellow na health card form, yung Bureau of Customs form, at saka yung disembarkation card. So provide yon ng Emirates. If you're flying Emirates. Other airlines, I don't know. But anyway, kung hindi kayo binigyan, available din yun sa airport. And then after that, pag pinaupo na kayo, bibigyan kayo ng form ng mga walang affidavit, no? So pag upo nyo sa isang section, so again, there's social distancing, and to be in fairness, meron ng nakaaabang ng mga tubig, bottled water dun sa mga upuan. Kudos. I mean, that's one of the things that I really find nice, di ba? Na meron ka ng nakaabang sa'yo na tubig. Then, after nun, sunod-sunod na kayo. So the first one is yung sa DOH, they would, or I think that's your quarantine, tatawagin kayo isa-isa, kukunin nila yung yellow card, yung health card. And then, interview ko lang kung saan ka pupunta, saan yung last destination mo, and then yung kung meron ka mga exposure, the past days or travels, yung ganun. And then after that, kung ikaw ay land-based OWA member, you would go next doon sa OWA table. Okay? I will tell you later kung anong susunod after that. So you'll go to the OWA table. Pag naman meron kang manning agency or recruitment agency, doon ka sa isang booth kung saan yung may mga for manning and recruitment agency base na mga workers, pati rin yung mga sea-base. And then, kung naman OF ka, or just a returning Filipino, you're not an OFW, you're not a registered OWA member, merong isang booth for OF, no? Overseas Filipinos, returning overseas Filipino, or OF. So from OWA, kukunin nila yung affidavit, and then they would tell you kung saan ka ma-assign na hotel. So, when I was there were 2 available hotels, Royce and Quest Hotel here in Clark. So, pagdating mo, so depende kung saan yung may vacancy. Merong mga iba doon na mag-asawa Kasi although kahit mag-asawa kayo, you have to be quarantined separately. Meron do'n, merong 'di magpamilya akong nakasabay, meron silang dalawang anak. They have to be quarantined separately, with each child sa parent, 'no? You can request, adjustment room kung puwede, kung available. Pagbibigyan naman nila. So once they have given your assigned rooms, 'no, kung saan kang hotel, no, um, bababa ka na papunta sa swab test. So from the swab test, do'n nila kukunin yung patient form. So check lang nila yon kung properly filled out, kung merong kailangang palitan, you just have to, make changes, no? And, oh, by the way, I would recommend getting a SIM card. Kasi ako kasi ang binigay kong number is yung number ng misis ko because I don't have a Philippines number. So I have to put that number. Uh, the challenge there is if they need to communicate with you, no, sabi naman nila they would communicate through email at saka dun sa number. But I would advise na to get your own number. Merong available doon na SIM card. Although it's a bit pricey, no, take note, uh, yung nabili ko SIM card doon, it costs 349 pesos. No, 349 pesos. Pero meron siyang 7 GB na data, unlimited call and text for 7 days. Okay? So if you have the spare cash, if you have some spare currency, so I would recommend getting your own number, you're getting your own SIM card, para at least they have a number to contact you with. So after then, no, from OWA, I went down for the swab test. They took the patient form nga, and then pag upo ko doon, um, it's my first time actually for a swab test. So they would take samples from your throat and from your nose, okay? So makikita mo doon ilang silang mga technicians uh, helping in the process, no? So you will sit down, paupuin ka nila, and then they would first take a sample from sa throat, okay? And then after nun sa nose. Sa nose, yun yung pinaka medyo a bit really, it's not really painful, but it's uncomfortable. Alam mo? So after yung swab test, punta ka na sa Bureau of Immigration for process na for the stamping of yung arrival mo. I mean, the usual sa passport control. And then sa luggage na. You get your check-in. Check-in luggages, okay? Kung wala kang check-in luggage, then you can go directly outside. So depende kung saang hotel ka, there's an assigned bus. So it's a Genesis bus, no? It's a Genesis bus. So normally hinihintay nila, hindi naman nila hinihintay na mapuno, but I think once they have cut the number of passengers, they're good to go. So bali it's two-seater on each side, pero one seater lang ang nagagamit. So yung isa, yeah, it has to be kept vacant. So this is from the airport in Clark. And I must say, no, I'm giving them a 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up for sa administration ng Clark Airport for really smoothing, putting these things in place para it's much easier for us. It's much easier for the arriving passengers. Siguro it's also smooth dahil napansin ko na hindi masyadong busy yung airport. I mean, I think at that time, kami lang yung nag-arrive pa na aircraft. So they were just servicing us, which is around, I don't know, 350 passengers, maybe 300 to 350 passengers. So 2 thumbs up for Clark. Thank you very much for that. And then second, for OWA, I mean, I must say, yung mga previous experience ko with OWA before yung pagkuha ng OEC, from the very beginning to up to now, how you handle this arrival for us OFWs, it's really, I would say it's a really great improvement. Not only that, I would also like to thank and highly recommend your people, because your people they were so accommodating, no, they were so gentle, they were say, ano, iba kasi yung pagdating mo, oy, maligayang pagdating po, o dito lang po kayo. You know, the patience that they have shown sa mga passengers. Kasi yung mga passengers, they're tired, they're exhausted, they just wanna uh, go home or go and rest, no? They were so patient. So again, OWA people, thank you very much. 2 thumbs up. And then, actually, lahat naman eh, pati sa DOH, tsaka sa, ano, Bureau of Quarantine, everyone did their job with professionally and with empathy. Alam nila na they know that the passengers that came are tired, are exhausted. So they have that patience, no? They ha- they, they had to ask them to follow rules, but they were gentle. Wala akong napansin na bastusan na nangyari, kahit na merong isa na nagrereklamo na bakit ang daming form na kailangan pilapan, pero they really have to explain nila in a gentle way. And I think that's very important, especially they are public servants. You know, I could say from the moment na nag-disembark ako from the airplane, papunta sa sasakyan kong bus, papunta sa hotel, it only took siguro an hour. Yes, that's just an hour. Pag hindi ko alam, kasi nakaupo ako sa harap ng part ng eroplano, so isa ako sa mga unang lumabas. Pero from there, from the moment na nakalabas na ako, na umupo na ako dun, it only took an hour, to come out from passport control, 'no? And then kuha ko lang ng gamit, and then naghintay na ako sa bus. So from the bus siguro, nung nandun kami sa bus, siyempre hinintay namin yung iba, it took another 30 minutes. The bus took us to Quest Hotel. So, sa-sanitize na yung mga hand carries nyo. So, isa-isa kayong pabababain. So, they give priority to the elderly, to the pregnant, to the families, those who have kids. Now, they prioritize them. Even in the airports, ganun din. Prioritize nila. So, sa-sanitize yung hand carries and all. And then, pauupuin kayo isa-isa. And then after that, magkakaroon ng briefing, no? Magkakaroon ng briefing. Sasabihin niya sa'yo kung yung mga what is allowed and not allowed. So, among other things, ang pinaka-major ones is pagpasok mo sa room mo, hindi ka na pwedeng lumabas, no? Until dumating yung clearance mo. If you need anything, if you need anything from the hotel, you can call the hotel hotline. Or if you need someone from OWA, may OWA representative po tayo. There's an OWA representative here actually monitoring everything, which is so great. They have their own number na direct line na pwede mo silang tawagan. So they provide some of your basic needs. And then after nung briefing, i-check-in na kayo. Okay? So pag check-in mo, no? Pag check-in mo sa room, so it's like a normal hotel. Pagdating mo pa lang doon sa labas, makikita mo may maliit na table doon. Doon nila nilalagay yung pagkain mo. The food is placed there. So, what do they provide? No? So, they provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, here are some of the sample foods that I got. This is the breakfast. Yung isa, this is the breakfast. No, this is the dinner that I got last night nung pagdating ko. And this is my breakfast today. Yan. With matching apple juice. And the bread is so nice. Okay? And then, pagdating mo sa room, meron ka ng, meron kang 5 gallons of water available, coffee, meron pang hugas ng plato, yung pang sanitizer. And yun nga, if you need additional items, you can just call the hotel or yung OWA na naka-standby dito. And then every morning, what they do, the OWA guys here, they come up to check your temperature, to check on you. So, kailan ako lalabas? I still don't know, pero sabi nila, it takes 3 to 5 days. And the concierge in the hotel did mention, he was honest, he said, this past few weeks, napansin daw nila, it normally takes 4 to 5 days. So, I'm here to 4 to 5 days, no? All paid, di ba? Ang babayaran. Just have to wait here. So overall, ano mo masasabi ko sa whole experience ko? I would say it's great. Because before I left I read it myself. Sabi nga nila ng mga nauna, you have to bring a lot of patience, you have to be patient, you have to be ready, magbaon ka ng kahit ano kasi baka magutom ka. You know, I was expecting that. I was expecting that. So I read it myself. I read it myself emotionally. I read it myself psychologically, di ba? So, tapos pagdating mo, ganun yung may experience mo, na hassle-free. Nakakatuwa. So again, I would like to commend everyone involved. So Clark Airport, OWA, DOH, Bureau of Quarantine, yung mga medtechs natin doon, and of course, Quest Hotel. Thank you very much for making it easier for us. So again, thank you very much for joining me in this special episode ng Balikbayaning Tatay. So again, I hope you would join me again next time for some other things that I could share with you, especially now. So I'm sharing about my reintegration as an OFW. God bless you. Bye.